Senator Hawley defends citizens against Biden's weaponized DOT pick. Before I get into this report, if this is your first time here at ICE Enterprises, subscribe down there below. Just hit the notification because we don't want you to miss any new reports. So Senator Hawley at it again, grilling Biden's pick. It just goes to show you that the Biden administration has no qualms using the full use of the federal government to intimidate his political opponents. Check it out.
For being here. You know, we've heard from a lot of nominees who've come before this committee from this administration a lot about equity and about fairness being top priorities in today's DOD. But I have to say, that just doesn't seem to bear out to be the facts. And Ms. Fulton, your nomination is a perfect example of it. What we've actually seen is targeting political opponents, targeting people who the administration doesn't agree with, trying to silence folks who they don't like. Clearly, it's a priority for this administration because they've been focused on that rather than doing things like, managing the evacuation from Afghanistan, where we have, let me remind this committee yet again, 13 service members dead, hundreds of civilians dead, potentially thousands of Americans left behind enemy lines. Why? Because the DOD is focused on their radical left agenda rather than on actually saving Americans and doing their jobs. Now, Ms. Fulton, I'm astounded, frankly, that you've been nominated. And listen, you're entitled to have whatever views you want. Look, I'm a constitutional lawyer. I'm actually a religious liberty lawyer by training. Your faith is your faith. Your views are your views. You can say whatever the heck you want. This is the United States of America. But you're asking to be appointed to a very important position in the DOD. Let me come back to some of these statements that you made. Religious freedom is twisted to mean conservative Christians can dictate their beliefs to the rest of us. Hashtag Hobby Lobby, repeal RFRA. When did you change your view on RFRA? You told Senator Cotton you're not in favor of repealing it. You were on June 30th, 2014. When did you change your mind?
I couldn't tell you exactly, Senator.
Why did you change your mind?
I couldn't tell you exactly, Senator.
You're choosing not to tell me, or you don't want to engage, or you don't like this line of questioning, or you don't think you need to be responsive?
Oh, I'm sorry, Senator. Of course, I do mean to be responsive. I don't recall the details of the Religious Freedom Restoration Act, and I want to be clear that I support religious freedom. I support the rights of our troops and our civilian employees to their religious freedom to the entire extent that the law allows within their employment in the Department of Defense. And I support that in every way. Yes, sir.
Why is it that you think that the vast majority of white evangelical leaders are utterly unmoored from the gospel of Jesus Christ? Can you explain that to me?
Senator, I'm a Christian. I'm a follower of Jesus Christ. I have had differences of opinion from people who don't believe in full equality for all. But I will say it is wrong. It was wrong for me in that moment, and I believe it is always wrong to tarnish an entire group of people with the beliefs or actions of one or a few. And for that, I apologize.
You said that if getting a Supreme Court judge who'd outlaw abortion makes all of this worth it to you, referring to evangelicals, your religion has nothing to do with Jesus. You also say 86% of those who consider themselves white evangelicals support Trump. So which part of it disqualifies these people as Christians? Is it that they are opposed to abortion, or they supported Trump, or both? Help me understand your thinking.
I'm so sorry, Senator. Could you read that again? I'm sorry.
On September 4th, you said, 2017, 86% of those who consider themselves white evangelicals support Trump. You said in the same tweet thread, if getting a Supreme Court judge who'd outlaw abortion makes all this worth it to you, your religion has nothing to do with Jesus. So is it because they supported Trump that they're not followers of Jesus, or is it because they oppose abortion? Is it both?
Senator, I'm trying to put myself back in that moment. I know there were several points at which I felt that the president had made statements or taken actions that I felt were in direct contradiction with the way that I understand Jesus' teaching, and I'm expecting that I was reacting to that. Again, I don't believe we should ever tarnish a whole group of people for the actions of one.
Do you think that it's your position to tell people when they are and aren't followers of Christ or truly Christians or not, just because they disagree with you? I understand you disagree with these folks, but saying over and over that they're not followers of Jesus. You cited Matthew 23 on August 29th, 2017.
Can you believe that? Yeah, well, good thing we got Patriot Senator Hawley out there defending patriots and citizens. From ICE Enterprises, I'm ICE. Have a great night. Hey, before you go, check out my new series called The States vs. the Feds Vaccine Wars. We post a new episode every week.